Hello everyone, today we're going to be watching Agents of the Four Seasons Dance of Spring, or Shungashu Todai Kosha Haru no Mai. Yep. Yes, because I need a low energy show. This is going to be the second seasonal show that I'm gonna do. The first one is Nakamura-kun. Yeah, I looked through all the seasonal animes and there were so many. There's actually a lot of like romance, slice of life. There's also a lot of very high energy, super, plot intensive and like action stuff too. But I'm like, I don't think I can do those. So therefore, we're gonna do something that is definitely probably going to be quite emotional and probably very serene. Hopefully. We'll see. I don't know, okay? I have not seen the PV. I have not really seen anything. I have not even read this synopsis. I don't know. But yes, I do know that it's from a light novel. And there's a lot. And I'm actually very excited. I wonder if they would adapt more into an anime. I don't know. But anyway, it's from Akatsuki-san, which is who is the author of the story of Violet Evergarden. So there we go. And that's it. That's basically all I know. I know that it's about seasons. I don't know what Agents of the Four Seasons means. But yeah, that's it. Alright, let's get into it, alright? Hi. Okay, I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Hi. I think my energy fits right now with this show. What the hell? What? Eh? Um, oh my god. Is that the ending or something? Oh my god. Turn it up, please. Yes. Hinakiku. Oh my god, it looks so pretty. And it's full of snow. Oh my god, Jesus. Ryugu, hi. Agency? Ah. It's modern. Huh. Oh. Is that just the two of you? It's so cold here. I wonder how that works. I wonder if there's only one per season. One agent per season? Probably. It's an agency though. Ah, I see. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh, what is it? Oh. Not intimidating at all. What a nice name. Yeah, it's been 10 years, right? I wonder if well, is the internet? Probably not yet. 2 years old. Hmm. Yes, indeed. Shunka shuto. Oh, I see. What a power. Eh. So beautiful. Life acceleration, that is a power that is very that might be scary sometimes. Life acceleration. God, I really love this. I love the pacing of this anime. It's so good. Oh no. Oh no. This is the first episode though. What happened? God. Oh, it probably is very traumatic. Eh. Oh, that rose is so cute. Oh my god, you remind me of Kathy from Until Then. Go play that game. Go do it. Do it right now. You really do remind me of Kathy. Oh my god. It's the hairstyle. It's everything. Kamikaze. Eh. What happened, I wonder? Okay. I wonder how old she is. How old is she, actually? 10 years ago? Oh, I wonder if winter is also gonna have. Probably. I wonder how many wordplay there'll be in their names. Oh, is it a dance? Dance of Spring. Oh. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Wow. Ah. Mm-hmm. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. I see. Whew. It's so good. It's so good. I love it so much. How many things would this remind me of, honestly? But yes. Alright. Alright, we're gonna start the second episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Hi. This is winter? It is. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Jesus. I feel like there's probably like some kind of like traditional like force or whatever. Wait, what? Yeah, as I was saying, I feel like there's probably going to be some government whatever that just gave trauma to everyone. Also, they're very young, too, by the way. With all of this over them that I have to deal with. Because Sakura is 19, right? Mm-hmm. So there's only one. Maybe per country, maybe. Is this the OP? Yes. Before watching, I went to review the first episode, so there we go. Mm-hmm. But we'll talk about him later. So right now we have Hinakiku, we have Sakura, we have Nasuna is probably never going to be seen again, but oh my god, why? And then we have Rose, and then that's it. This might be my favorite show this season. Kantsubaki, oh my gosh. Perspective character, right? Yes, let's go. Hey. Well, one of that is true, but I'm sure it's probably not anyone's fault. I feel like it's just external things doing things to these people. And there's probably some difficult choices that has to be made for the benefit of these people still. That's probably the reason why Sakura hates you so much. It's probably because, like, you know, it affected Hinakiku. Probably. Oh, the fuck? What? What? What the fuck? Wait. What? 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 How did you get here? What the fuck? Oh, is this the fucking like insurgent or whatever? It is. Oh, God, there's political stuff too, huh? Oh, they can do that. Uh, all right, I see. Does not seem like a peaceful world. Fuck. Well, I guess that's kind of like the antagonistic force. A little bit. There seem to be two entities, the agency and the village. Yeah, there's also that too. Oh. Oh. Ah. I see. Well, that explains a lot of things. Jesus Christ. Who are those people? Who? Fuck. These fucking insurgents. Fuck! Okay. But... okay. Is it because... And we found her eventually, right? But why did they just give up? Can a new one disappear then? Or do they just not care? Huh? Sure, let's go. Oh my god. Some levity. What is it now? What? Is it the insurgents again? Who? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Let's do something. Ah! Let's do something, yes. Maybe it's an accident, actually. Yeah, it's just an accident. Alright. Is this gonna be a thing where, oh, you can't use your powers because it's not allowed or something? Probably. Fuck. Oh. Yes. Mm-hmm. Of course. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Just make the choice. Let's do it. Whatever comes from it, let's just fucking do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Fuck. Let's go. Oh yeah, the songs also. There's so much yearning. Ah. Very fitting. Oh my god. Well, yeah. As expected. God, it's been so long since a show like this came out. That's crazy. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like, like, where can I get something like this ever again? You know what I mean? Like where? Oh my god, I love it so much. I can't. It's so good. Anyway, to the discussion. I love these two episodes. It was so good. Like, I love the pacing. I love the OSTs. I love the OPED. I love how it just focuses so much on the character, and also the emotions because yeah, like I think that I don't think a lot of shows does that too much sometimes, you know, but this is just right. So it's really great. But we actually got a lot of things here, from these two episodes, and I went and screenshotted stuff. So that's cool. So let's talk about them together. Yes, we have. I'm sure many things will happen to make you sad. Running away doesn't mean you've lost. Whatever you do, live. This is, I assume, it's from a friend's mom, which I don't know if it's actually Rose's mom or not. I wonder, because who else would she be with? I'm not sure. That is like relevant enough, and that would say this, and it's probably Rose's mom, but I'm not sure yet. So there we go. We'll have to see. All right. Because someday your time to bloom again will come. And I also assume that she probably also like are struggling with something too. There's probably a situation from her too. So Jesus Christ, yep. It's so like it's just so sad because a show like this, actually a lot of the shows like does this, unless it's actually just it's war. Then yes, it makes sense. There's actually a logical cause in the world that is like very believable. But some of the times, like, this character or this person is just like, it's just a bad person, or like there's this external group or circumstances that just does horrible things, and it is like that for a lot of animes. It's not bad, but like I'm just saying that yes, it is like that too. Yes, yeah. Even like with Windbreaker. It's kind of like there's just like they're just good people, and then there's just horrible people, and I'm like Jesus Christ. It's so dichotomized. But yes, there's this scene here too. This is probably the scene 10 years ago at that specific day, and it just came here. Maybe, I think so. It should be. I think. It should be. And wait for your chance to strike. Yes, and she remembered this very well. She probably internalized it very, 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 very well too. Hinakiku loves winter. I loathe it, indeed. There's a lot of things about Sakura and Itecho. I apologize, I can't remember their names, so I just wrote them down for now. Yeah. So, yep. But when will Hinakiku go apologize to Lord Rose? Because Hinakiku isn't the same. This country is the agent of spring. Yes. So, yeah. Like, God, these four people, they're just traumatized. All of them. And everyone thinks it's their own fault. It's just, fuck, But we've had no notice from the four-season agency. Yeah. Now, actually, I don't really know. Like, this is definitely after she was rescued. Was she rescued? Which is very interesting because, yes, she was definitely in the village then, right? The village of Spring, probably. And then she came here because it's her first job and she wanted to do it, probably. So there we go. But she probably, like, cannot deal with people. Probably because of, whatever happened in between these 10 years. Because, yeah, like, at the very least, like, at least 5 years, like, I don't know what was done. I don't know what was demanded of her. I have no idea because I was thinking about it and I was like, I assumed that there were no like ransom or like demands from like the insurgents or whatever, because they're searching for them. Therefore, it means that they just disappeared. So disappeared to where and what were they doing to her? Like what was she doing? Like life acceleration. That's also very interesting. Maybe like it was some kind of experiment. Maybe is that what like they wanted? Maybe I'm not sure. So that whole thing is just a mystery. So they say she's the goddess of spring, but she's a person. Yeah, there's also this. This is a kid saying, I think. Yeah, at least. But I think that this is a point to be made, and I think a lot of people are probably going to think of them as like, because they have power. So there we go. Like, so it might not be too relatable to them, or maybe they just don't see them that much. I don't know. This seems to be a modern world. So I don't know how that works either. Right. There hasn't been spring in 10 years. My lady will do whatever is necessary to keep hold of me, or basically to just not part with her, basically. Yeah, and this definitely has a story, and I wonder when it is. I'm not sure, but this is a promise made between the two of them. So there we go. Very fascinating. It might even be before the kidnapping, or maybe it's after the kidnapping. We'll have to see. I think Sakura is 19, I assume. And I also assume that Hinakiku is around probably like also 19, or maybe less than that or more than that. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. But basically, I think that means that 10 years ago, there were only like 9 or something. Yeah. And this is the agency is going to get 500 people together for this special occasion. And you want Lady Hinakiku to do the ride while they watch? Then it's probably some kind of like, God, what happened when she was kidnapped, I wonder. I don't know. But yeah, she definitely didn't want this. And yeah, so the agency is bossing like them around a bit, I mean, they probably have their reasons, but still, it's like, oh, do this, and this. And they probably don't really care too much about whatever she went through. The agency and the village must be scrambling to find us by now. I'll keep her safe from any insurgent even if it kills me. Yes, Hinakiku was only lent this power to deliver the seasons on behalf of one. Yeah, as I said, people seem to assume that they're just kind of like deities now. But they're still just people with powers. There we go. The power of spring is life acceleration. That is definitely a plot point for a lot of things, probably. And I wonder what the limit of this is. And also there seems to be a cost, maybe. I don't know. At the very least, maybe it drains power from them a little bit, maybe. I'm not sure, so we'll have to see. I refuse to leave you unguarded. What if it happens again? If I could go back in time, I would take my past self and kill her. I want to kill her, I want to kill. Yeah. And yes, this is definitely from that day, specifically. And probably also from maybe some kind of like, internalization of either from or by herself or from the external environment, probably from her external environment, of, oh, she's her guard, right? And she failed, and she survived, but I don't know where Hinakiku is anymore, so there we go. So there's probably a lot of thoughts and feelings about herself, I think. because of what happened this day. And to be honest, the people around her probably doesn't even like help, honestly. Like they probably made it worse, especially probably the village first of all, and the agency. Like they probably didn't really care about her too much, you know. The village also didn't really seem to care about the like, Hinakiku too much either. So like the fuck. Hello? Why is she so dispensable? Hello? Are they so like yeah, why though? But why? Like, isn't she quite important? Yeah, isn't she quite important? Like what? Maybe they don't like her or something, or maybe there's some past whatever, like lore that I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they're just not good people. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah. So yeah, Sakura is just, Jesus Christ, she's struggling really, really badly. She has insane separation anxiety, and she is not doing well at all. At all. Jesus. God, I hope it gets better, honestly. Yes. Let's heal her. Please. Let's slowly get better, right? Yeah, let's slowly get better. And yeah. Because I mean, they have each other, so that will 1,000 a billion% help, with that. Yeah, they have each other now. And there's also going to be, like they have to talk, like Sakura and Itecho, they have to talk too, because I don't know what happened on that day, like where like the village of winter like stopped looking for like Hinakiku. I don't know what happened. I don't know how Itecho told her. I don't know what he told her, but yeah, Sakura didn't take that well at all, like at all. But yeah, so there's that whole thing too. But yes, we will probably get to that eventually. Hinakiku was playing endure and wait for your chance to strike. This definitely has an influence from the friend's mom. The things that she was saying to Hinakiku. Yes, it means even if you're losing now, don't give up. Wait for a day when you can fight back. Even if you get in trouble, be like a hibernating animal. Well, yeah, same question. What the fuck happened? What did they do? What did they demand of you? Like, yeah, what the hell did they demand of you? I don't know, but yeah. And yes, this imagery is used a lot, so it's very important. Yes. Because if you never give in and keep living, then someday for certain, spring will come. Yeah. And then we got to the top of the mountain, and then we have this where, yes, Nasuna wants to tell her mother she loves her. Because she loves her, that's all. That's right. How could I forget? And this is either like the first moment that they meet, maybe, with like, yeah, honestly, potentially, like between like Sakura and Hinakiku, right? Maybe, or maybe it is something with her family and stuff too. So there we go. So there might be some relation here. An agent must not use her power without due cause. And I think Itecho said to Rose, Jesus, I cannot remember any of these names. But Itecho said to Rose that, the only like way you can use your power freely is just self-protection, self-defense, and the usual like duty of an agent, but nothing else. So, I mean, yeah, an agent must not use her power without due cause. Which I wonder, like if the deities even care, like do they care? Like are they there? Like what is this? Because there is a possibility that she already did that. When she was kidnapped, they probably, I mean, like they mentioned that there were only two causes. For them to want an agent is either to just kill them or use them. So there we go. She didn't die, therefore they must have used her somehow. So therefore, yeah. There's probably not like a consequence too much, probably. It's probably just the agency and the regulations and the rules, probably. Let the cherry blossoms dazzle our eyes, yes. She manifested spring perfectly. Yes, and also like the songs are very fitting for each of the seasons, And, the lore that we'll get to soon too. So, yeah. Lady Hinagiku has been pushing herself for people like you, for other people, never herself. It got unbearable, but she still kept trying. Now it's paid off, and spring is here, and you're happy. And I'm so glad. Yeah. And then there's lore. Yes. In the beginning, there was winter. The world knew no season but winter. And winter, unable to bear the solitude, made spring. Yes. Spring adored winter, and winter spring in a loving cycle. Yes. There were only two of them for now. And then winter then made summer and autumn. Probably, I would probably say that it's probably because, actually I don't know. I don't know why, but yeah. Yeah. So maybe it's some like biological problems. Like maybe the transition needs to be like, I don't know. Who knows? Spring pursued winter, and summer and autumn followed. Yes, and then we have the name of this anime, which was what was it again? Shunka Shuto. Yep, it's literally this sequence. The four seasons settled into their cycle, but spring and winter's honeymoon was no more. Then summer and autumn had an idea. Why not entrust their roles to those who lived the land? The four seasons came to bestow that power on certain humans, and winter gained time to love spring forever, so the myth goes. Yeah. So basically, from what I understand, I actually thought that the logic was a little bit weird sometimes, but I'm just gonna assume that basically, there's four seasons now, right? When there were only two, when there were, like only like the winter and the spring, whenever they would do their duties, like they could kind of like, they would still be close together, but when there's like the two of them, four of them now, right? Two addition, then it became longer, there's like a period where they need to wait, it's not just the two of them anymore, basically. So therefore, whenever they do their duties, it would feel like they're so far away from each other. Therefore, summer and autumn proposed that, well, what if we just don't do our duties? We can just go do whatever else, we don't have to be, confined to this relay race, yeah, and that's basically how this came to be, I guess, yeah, and then, it was transferred to agents instead, so they would do the duties instead, and then the deities would basically just, be lovey-dovey wherever they are. Now, I don't know, but yes, that's basically how I understood it. Yes. Yes. All right. Yes, and then we have episode 2. I'm here to save you. You're safe now. That's what I wanted to say, and this is probably has been running in his mind every day for months, for years, because it was repeated so many times in this episode. Yeah, it's probably like, it's just, yeah, obviously, because literally, yeah. If only I had died back then. Yeah. God, because he's also a kid too, by the way. And yeah, it's so fucked because it's like obviously, this is wrong, like this, like kind of thinking, like is, it's kind of like, it's unhealthy, right? And if you look at it objectively, you would say that, yeah, it's probably unhealthy because it's basically an internalized, thing of like, oh, when like, someone is like repeatedly like been said to just, oh, like people just wanted you dead, or whatever, since forever, because you had such an important position, right? It's probably going to be internalized. And it's, yeah. So the logic is like this. And I think this is, well, obviously, this is cognitive distortion, but yeah. Fuck. But yeah. Lady Hinakiku, they're all so fucking traumatized. Jesus Christ. Every single one of them. That's crazy. It's the Four Seasons Agency. You don't have regrets, do you? 10 years ago, they kidnapped you. They being the insurgent, by the way. And spring disappeared from this country. And now after all this time, you come back. Can you still endure it? Yeah. Hinakiku is sure. After all, she has Sakura to protect her. as I said, they have the two, like the two of them, you know, are together now, and things are going to be fine as long as they're together. Hopefully, you know, like they would get to develop this relationship normally without any interference. There's probably going to be interference that's going to test this, but still, for now, you know, they have each other, and I think that's really, really important because they're both probably not doing so well, and they need each other right now. So there we go. Yeah, and they'll slowly develop their relationship. Yes. They say that Spring returning to Ryugu wasn't the result of a new agent emerging. Yes. How does this work again? Can they just emerge? Are there some rituals maybe? Like, does like the deities have to like, I don't know, like come down and bestow a power? Or is it some kind of like, I don't know, like maybe they have to die first and then another one will just emerge. Maybe, or maybe they will be given power. Are they born with power, or they just emerge? I don't know. There's so many things that it could be. So I'm not gonna speculate. Yes, but apparently this can happen, and I assume that there's like 4 per country, because obviously, you know, all of them cannot travel the world. So therefore, you know, like it's probably like 4 every country, which makes a lot more sense. I assume, because there's no information on that, but I assume it's 4 per country, 1 each season, right? They're certain that the missing Hinakiku Kayo performed the manifestation. Hi. Yes, and then we have Ishihara. FSA is, I assume, is the 4 Seasons Agency. Yes. 4 Seasons Agency, Department of Conservation, Security Division, Winter Section. Jesus. You're from the FSA, and now you're here now. Yes, I just remembered that. Hi. And then we have Lord Rose Kantsubaki. Hi. Agent of Winter, and then Itecho Kanketsu. Guard of Winter. And then we have this fucking agency, the Yamato agency. People were saying good things about them. Cool. First Spring, now Winter. Who do you agents think you are? I don't know, man. Like, what do you think they are to you then? You know, like, I don't know. Do you realize how much managing you cost? Well, that is a concern, I guess. Now, here's the thing. There is a very interesting relationship here that I want to know more of. You know, it's kind of like, actually, I don't know. Like, but yes, it's basically the relationship between the village and the agency. What the hell is the village? It seems to be some kind of traditional thing. Probably like home to whatever, like, group of humans who are related to certain seasons, potentially. Maybe, I don't know. And then there's the agency, which probably deals with like management and stuff, you know, in the modern world, probably. You know, yeah. Sure. You exist. At least you're not the insurgents. So maybe, you know, yeah, you do your thing, basically. Cool. Just the usual, don't go anywhere without our say so, yeah. Makes sense. It would be a waste to just wait for it in Enishi. So let's go, you know, let's go to the spring now. Seeing Lady Hinakiku won't be easy though. Speculation based on what the security detail reported. I'm not going to translate this, I apologize too much. I'm just going to read it. Childlike behavior suggests mental stagnation or regress. Ability to manifest appears unaffected by ... due to her guard working to stabilize her state. Additionally, her broken speech... And the shock of the kidnapping left her something. We can't be certain. Like a different person than she was 10 years ago. Yeah, there was that thing too. And it was, yeah. Yeah, and also, you know, yeah, I don't know what this exactly is. Like, yeah, I don't know what this exactly is yet. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe she just changed because of the things that was done to her. Or maybe there's something more to that. And it was more than I thought. But I don't know. And I'm not going to speculate because it's probably all going to be wrong. Hinakiku and Sakura must both hate me. I wish could just vanish from this life. Don't say things like that. Yeah. It's very internalized, I'm telling you. It really is. And it make a lot of sense why it be internalized. Um, this is so funny because yes, like there's the gunshot sound, and then there's this scene, and then there's like this scene, and I'm like, what are you doing here then? What are you doing here? Are you dodging it? Like, yeah, are you dodging the bullets? Like, probably, yeah, that's correct. You're probably dodging the bullet. Maybe, right? It's so funny. You were dodging the bullet, I assume. I'm just gonna assume that. They attack Winter even more than the other seasons, and that's probably because of the things related to what Winter brings. Or maybe it's the power, or maybe it's just, it's life stagnation or whatever the fuck it is. So therefore, it seems very like intense, so maybe people don't like that very much. Or maybe it's the fact that Winter was the first kind of entity, deity, whatever, before all the other three. So yeah, that's very fascinating. Some hold grudges against a season, some want the agent's power. Yeah, all they care about is killing us or using us. Yes, and I'm like, then, yeah, so they want to kill you, and then what with like Spring, with like Hinakiku? How did they use her? How does that work? I don't know. Insurgents are terrorist groups that only go after agents. I can't say that word. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Too many R's, okay? Like, too many R's. Yes. I'm just gonna call them insurgents. The world is full of people like them, and the agents are always under attack. For some fucking reason. for some fucking reason. I don't know why. And then we had the National Public Safety Organization, or the NSO. Cool. We interrogate them. The head of the village of Winter and the agency will be furious this time. They seem to have a very nice relationship. Like, they're always mentioned together. It's like, oh, here's the village and agency. And I'm like, why the hell? Like, yeah, whatever. Sure. I guess, I won't get anyone else involved that way. How many times do I have to tell you? You mean the world to me. Yeah, keep saying that. Yes, please. Please affirm him more. I want to feel that she's back. To feel her spring. Yeah. Go, circle around them. Kill the agent of Winter. Alright. Sakura. Itacho, your lord commands you. Take Hinagikus and Sakura and run. I'll die here. That ought to satisfy them. Yeah. No, and then Hinagiku saved them all. You can have me instead. Thank you for... Who the fuck is that? They're just like... terrorists. Literally. Literally. Alright? But why? What benefit would you get? You didn't even make any demands, did you? Or maybe there were some like under like the table like deals or whatever. Maybe. Like, I don't know. Potential. But what would they gain? What would they gain though? What the fuck would they gain? I don't know. Who knows? You can have me instead. Thank you for giving me that flower of ice. Will you live for me? Fuck them. Fuck these people. Hi. Couldn't you see her in person? You don't know how Lady Hinagiku feels. But at the very least, her retainer will probably never forgive us. Yep. Jesus. Like, this relationship is really strained. It's all my fault. It isn't. But... God. It's so difficult, Yeah, it's so difficult. Because it's a reflection of how they felt, That's why they say it. That it's their fault, because they feel like it is their fault. She was staying in the village of Winter when insurgents attacked and seized her. It doesn't have to be logical. It is their feelings. So they're saying these things because it's how they felt. Yep, the mind is very weak and strong at the same time, but it's also very weak. The NSL and the FSA and the villages, Jesus, of Spring and Winter all joined the search. Cool. The village of Spring pulled out after only 3 months. Why? But why? But why? But why? Maybe they don't care too much, but why don't they care? Maybe it's just their culture. Or maybe it's something happened, so they don't really care too much about this. Or maybe it's just that, oh, a new agent can come out, maybe. Like, replacing her, maybe. I don't know, but like, yeah, don't abandon her. Mr. Kangetsu. The village of Spring says, the hell is this place? What is this? What is this? Like, what is this? It's so bizarre. Why does this exist? Why is it so imposing and very, very, very arrogant somehow? Huh. The village of Spring says they're giving up the search. I don't know why. I don't know the reason, but relieved of duty too. Great. Do you even have a place to stay? Like, do you? Or it's just, oh, relief of duty, nowhere else to stay, I guess? Probably. I served Lady Hinakiku. I should have protected her even if it cost me my life. I'm telling you, it's definitely not only because of her. Like, it's definitely because of the fucking environments that, like, are just, like, saying things to her that made her, like, you know, believe this so, like, like, wholeheartedly as her identity, you know, like, Jesus. Yeah. The blame should fall on Winter, on me, for letting the insurgents get in. Sakura, come to the village of Winter. Search for the lady, Lady Hinakiku with us. Good. The village of Winter ended large-scale search efforts 5 years later. Well, at least it's better than 3 months. So, yeah, it's definitely better than 3 months. You want to banner her, will you? You save Lady Hinakiku and me. Yeah. I wonder what he said to her. Like, what did he say to her? What did he say to her? Is it just that, oh, we're giving up now, or something? Is that it? I wonder what exactly he said to her. But anyway, yeah, it happened already, so there we go. And so, yeah, I just hope that, you know, they can still, like, just, you know, talk a little bit. So, yeah, eventually, you know, but that's gonna be very difficult, but, you know. Sakura Himedaka vanished without a trace and cut off all contact with Winter personnel. I should have protected Lady Hinakiku back then, even if it cost me my life. Sakura, do you still hate me? Yes. And then there's some levity here. We persuaded the agency and the village. It took a while, but we managed it thanks to their help. The regulations prohibit personal use for any reason but self-defense. Sure. Cool. You know, probably because using your powers will expose your identity, and then you'll be even in even more danger, and then they'll need to control you even more. Probably because for your safety, maybe. Still, it sucks, but you know, it's fine. Whatever. Yeah, your movements will be even more restricted. The truth is, I wanted to tell her. I wanted to rescue her myself. Yeah. Yes. Now I wonder how that happened. You know, how did the rescue happen? Because, well, at the very least, it has been at least 5 years. You know, because I think Sakura, right? Yes, left the village of Winter 5 years after the disappearance. Therefore, or the kidnapping. Therefore, I don't know what happened after that. I really don't know. So we will have to slowly see that. And that's it. And she's rescued now, but everyone is traumatized. Yeah. The agent of Winter's power is life suspension. Makes sense. I need to make it look like it fits with the spring. This is so fucking... It's so beautiful, and it's also very sad. Yeah. Because of the fucking pain, you know. The truth is, I wanted to tell her those things. I wish that I would get to say them someday. I'm here to save you. Yeah. You're safe now. I'll say it as many times as it takes. Yes, keep saying it. I'll say you mean more to me than anyone else. Save those lines for Sakura. I only wish I could say them to her. Fucking hell, God. So painful. And then there's this frozen flower here. Yeah. And that's basically 2 episodes. Yes. There's so many screenshots. It's basically just the 2 episodes. I apologize. But yeah, I really love the show. I think it's amazing. And I mean, as always, you know, I'm gonna say it again. I honestly, if the characters like are good, the relationship between them, you know, and you know the development and whatever, I'm like, yes, the plot will be the background, and then let's get the characters, let's get the emotions, let's get their development and their interactions, you know. And I love that the most, you know. Yeah, if you know, it's not obvious by the shows that I'm watching. But anyway, yeah, I love these 2 episodes. Yes, I'll watch more. Probably next week. Yeah. And yes, the analysis is pretty slow. You know, the vibe is very slow, but I think it's very fitting, you know, for a show like this. So yeah, I love it. So, for now, we'll go to the next episode, okay? Eventually. All right. See ya.